Hey guys, it's Shirk or Shirkopto as you would know it, back here with another video. Now today we're getting into the Pokemon Champions ranked battles, but you know me, shiny hunting in every game, watching Pokemon. I just want to be able to share my journey with you guys, whether it's about my business and card detailing and everything, whether it's about me just doing everything to be successful in life, like working out and then just being there when I need to be and opening cards. But I want to be able to share my journey with you guys, just all my shiny hunting and everything in general. But without further ado, let's get into this video and enjoy some Pokemon Champions. Getting into Pokemon Champions today, we gotta start our first ranked battle. And as much as I wanted to start this with the shiny team, unfortunately we accidentally selected this team at the very beginning of the game, so this is what we have to go with. Now, in general, I'm very excited to be able to get into this game and just kind of figure out what it's about, figure out the strategies I want to run with, and kind of just how I want to go about it. But let me know what you guys think about this game so far as well, because in general, I think they did amazing with it, amazing with the way they've kind of set everything up, and just in general, I mean, I don't know. They've just done a very, very good job with it. But for the first fight, we're going to select Lucario, Sylveon, and I honestly forgot who my third was, but it'll be fine. We'll check in a second. So he's starting off with Hydreigon, which means us starting off with Lucario is an alright pick. Let's see. I feel like from here we can go in with the Aura Sphere just directly off rip. I mean, should deal decent damage, and wow, the Hydreigon lives on 1%. You know, I guess we should expect that off the first game. But we get taunted in that aspect, so therefore we're just gonna go for a Vacuum Wave, see if it hits, and we get the hit in KO. So we can move on to the next Pokemon that they have. Now, the fact that 1v1s is like 3v3 is actually pretty interesting. I like that they do that, but we'll kind of figure out how to play these. And I think from here we're just gonna go for Nasty Plot. Oh, I can't go for Nasty Plot because I forgot I fell for Taunt. Taunt also means I can't switch out, doesn't it? Wait, no, I think I can switch out. I'm not sure. Yeah, I can still switch out, so we're fine. So therefore, we're just going to send Gyarados out, hopefully be able to clean up this Armarouge pretty easily. And we'll set him with Intimidate as well. Then we get hit for another Taunt, which, I mean, okay. Makes perfect sense, right? When we just get to go for Waterfall and easily get this KO. Oh, well, actually, he lived with 13%, but it's perfectly fine. We get hit with a Flamethrower, which is going to basically deal nothing. Hopefully we don't get hit with a burn after the fact, which we end up getting no burn whatsoever, so we can just hit the Waterfall for the KO after he hits Flame Charge, which deals 5 damage. In general though, I think this game will be pretty easy. I'm pretty sure this first battle is against a complete bot, because I don't believe anyone would actually be battling like this. But he goes out with the Manectric switch, which is perfectly fine. I know Gyarados will probably go down during this moment, but we're going to see if we can get Earthquake off. I'm sure he has a speed advantage, which actually he does not. So we should be able to, yep, one-hit the Manectric, which makes this a very easy fight to get through. I mean, even though it's a training battle, it's still very important to be able to have those aspects of the game. But now we can actually choose our team, I'm pretty sure, which I'm extremely excited to be able to do. And we also reach Pokeball tier. After doing a little research on, you know, how to get my Pokemon from Pokemon Home, I learned that you go to the recruitment station and then you're able to collect them from Pokemon Home. So now we're finally going to be able to get the Pokemon from Pokemon Home and add them to the team. and we'll collect all of these and get prepared. I'm just extremely excited to be able to create my team. I have a couple ideas for what I want to do, but I'm not honestly too sure yet towards the full team I want to make. But now that we have these guys selected, we should be able to add them to the team. I'm not sure where we're going to be able to change moves and everything, but we're going to figure that out, guys. But either way, I want to put Wash Rotom on the team. I definitely want to be able to use Mimikyu for Trick Room. And then I do believe Garchomp would be a very, very good Pokemon to have on the team. As well as Asmodee for Play Rough and different abilities. And then after that, I'm not too sure. I feel like we go with maybe Lucario and then Sylveon. And then we just work on cleanups from there. Or do that and Aegislash as well. And then he goes there. Okay. And then if we go to the training area, we should be able to look at Pokemon training, look at our Pokemon, and see what we can do here. Yes, we can change moves and everything, which helps a lot. It actually gives you the entire move setup to use. So it costs 250 VP per move, which means we want to put Trick Room on here. Now the rest of the moves are going to be a little hard to figure out, so I will get back to you guys in a second, and once we have all this figured out, we'll get into it. Now, I have a couple plans with Talonflame and Lucario together, as well as Wash Rotom and Garchomp. And then for 1v1s, I'm not too sure what the strategy is going to be yet, but we will figure it out. So let's get into this, see how our first battle goes. But you know we can't go into a casual battle. We have to go into ranked right off the start. So therefore, seeing their Pokemon, this is going to be a little bit of an interesting fight. I think we'll start off with Lucario and Talonflame together, and then go off with Garchomp and Wash Rotom at the end. As I said, that's going to be the main team we're working on using. We're just going to have to work on figuring out good strategies with them and figuring out what works out best for us. So, but seriously, if you guys are enjoying content like this, make sure to like and subscribe. Of course, any of the support helps the channel immensely, but you know we had to start this off with the full shiny team. I mean, there's no other way to go about it. Now, my thinking is I could probably close combat into King Gambit, and then over here I'll Tailwind set up, and I should get the Tailwind right off rip because I have priority with Gale Body. So we end up getting the Tailwind off right off start, which should go to close combat right off rip, yep. And King Gambit goes down automatically, which is perfect. We needed him directly out of there, so I am perfectly fine with that. Our defense and special defense falls, but there's nothing to worry about. And we do get hit with Thunder Punch, but Talonflame's able to take that pretty well. Other than the paralyzation, which is a little sad for us. Now we have a Gengar switch in, which I'm pretty sure I should still be able to deal decent damage towards. But my thinking here is I protect into Lucario, and then with Talonflame, I can go in for a Flare Blitz. Probably want to get it on Gengar just to get decent damage on him. Now we end up not getting paralyzed, and we bring down Gengar 12%, which is honestly perfect for this. And of course, Lucario is protected this entire time, so I don't think anything's going to hit him whatsoever. And they both went for Lucario, which is a perfect setup for me, which means we can go in with, honestly, We could go in for the Meteor Mesh, just on Gengar, get him out of the way. And then over here, we'll go in for a Brave Bird on Pikachu. Just go straight offense and go in for the KO. So we end up taking Gengar out, which is perfect for this fight. And he does not have ability that damages me. And then we're able to get this Brave Bird off on Pikachu. And yes, I mean, this is a lot of damage on Talonflame, but he was really just used for the Tailwind setup for now. And we also get Thunder Punched on Lucario, but I really don't think that's an issue. Now, Gyarados does come out, but the Inner Focus will work, so Lucario doesn't get attack falling, and Talonflame does. Now, in this moment, best bet will probably be to go for probably Extreme Speed on Gyarados. And then again, just go for the Brave Bird on Pikachu, take him out, and hopefully we don't get the Paralyzation down. So we get the E-Speed off, we deal about 32%, and we're able to get the Brave Bird off as well, which takes out Pikachu. Which I think this fight is playing out perfectly. I mean, couldn't have asked for a better first fight. Now Talonflame ends up going down during that turn, but again, I mean, that's perfectly fine. I realistically don't have anything to worry about here because I can just go into Rotom, and I mean, with this, we're able to realistically just do anything we want. Because in this moment now, we can go for probably a Protect on Lucario. I'm assuming he's going to deal into damage and try to dish damage over there. And then we'll also just go for a Volt Switch on Gyarados. I mean, at any point, it's worth getting the damage in. We'll immediately get him out of there, and he's probably going for the damage on Lucario because he has type advantage there. And we also take out Gyarados with the Volt Switch, so we have nothing to worry about at all. And I believe that was the last Pokemon, so it's a perfect fight. Couldn't have played it any better. But with that, we have the first fight down, and we're able to go into the next one. Now, I'm questioning if it is going to get harder throughout this, but we're just going to continue battling and see what we get next. Seeing as we've already found a fight, I am prepared for this, I feel like, pretty well. So we're going to start off with the same kind of type up we did last time, starting off with Lucario and Talonflame together. And then this time, I think we're going to do Garchomp and Mimikyu. Actually, no, we'll keep Rotom, because I feel like the Volt Switch utility is very good during any fight. Helps us to be able to switch out, still deal damage, so we can also get the Thunder Wave off to slow down the opponent so that we're able to have the speed advantage. Now, going directly into this fight, depending on who she sent out, will be who I go with. But seeing as it's Absol and Garchomp, I think my only option here is to set up Tailwind and probably go for Close Combat on the Absol to just get the Absol straight out of here. And then we'll also have this Tailwind set up on our team so that we're able to have speed priority no matter what for the first 4 turns. Now, this Close Combat should kill, I believe. Yes, it does KO Absol directly off bat, which is perfect for this. And I'm not sure what he's going to do with Garchomp, which is what I'm a little scared about. But we shall see. He's using Earth Power on Lucario, which might, yeah, okay. Lucario goes down first turn, which is perfectly fine. So it'll be Garchomp versus Garchomp, but we have Tailwind priority during this turn. So I don't believe he will be able to outspeed in any chance here. He does indeed have a Whimsicott, so it will be a speed tie because he's probably going to go for a Tailwind setup as well. That being said, I should be able to Dragon Claw straight into Garchomp and win this. And then in the other case, I should be able to Flare Blitz straight into Whimsicott and get Whimsicott out of here. Oh, the Flare Blitz hits first, so Whimsicott can't get the Tailwind setup, which is perfect. which means this game is definitely in the bag right away. And then we're able to get the Dragon Claw off, which should leave Garchomp at 27%. I don't think Earth Power will take us out though. Now we'll be able to live off that, taking about 36%. And now with Corviknight out, he does have the pressure ability, which does cause a little bit for us, but we should be able to Dragon Claw here and then also just go for a Flare Blitz right away again, because Corviknight is super effective against this move. I don't believe we'll have any issues whatsoever during this fight, besides Corviknight getting a little bit of damage here, but even with that, we still have the Tailwind set up, so we have the speed advantage and we'll take out Garchomp here. So far, I'm loving these battles and just loving the aspect of the game though. I'm very excited to get my Megas and everything and kind of see how it plays out from there. But we should be able to Rock Slide here into Corviknight and everyone. And then, I mean, we could Flare Blitz as well. It's a little overkill, guys, but at the same time, we know we've won this, so it does not matter. And of course, our Quick Claw goes off first, so we end up getting the Rock Slide off before. But Corviknight avoids it. Now, if this Flare Blitz would have been in place, we wouldn't have done any damage there. But with that, we're able to win the fight and take it home. Now, I do believe we should just go straight into another one to see how it goes. But I feel like this next one will be the last one for this video. Of course, I want to hear all your guys' thoughts about how you feel about Pokemon Champions so far. Let me know how your battles have been going, your thoughts on the Pokemon pool that they first put into the game. I know I'm a little upset that Moongus and Ursaluna are not in the game yet, but even with them not being in the game yet, I still don't think it's a bad game. I think they did very well with it, and I'm just excited to see the VGC community move to this platform. But again, here I think we go with the same exact start and just kind of go from there. This team seems to do very well together, and I feel like the moves pool that I also picked for them will also pair very well with each other. Now I might switch some of them out from time to time, but we'll see throughout the next couple videos what goes on with the team. Now he starts off with Alolan Ninetales and Garchomp, but I feel like we're going to have no problem against this just like before. In this moment, I feel like, yeah, Meteor Mash just directly into Ninetales and then Tailwind set up on the team. Now, Lucario is going to go down. Yeah, Lucario is definitely going to go down here to Mega Garchomp. I mean, I might have wanted to do the tutorials for these Mega Stones, but that being said, I can do that in a little bit. Now, Meteor Mash should directly take out Ninetales no matter what, so he's not able to get any setup whatsoever there. And I do know Lucario will go directly down during this time. Yeah, Brick Break's just going to directly take him out, and we have no choice here. Now, this might be a little bit harder of a fight purely because of how the setup is, but I still think we do go into... Actually... No, because if I go into Volt Switch, he's still going to deal damage on them, so I'll just have to go into Garchomp here. And he's going to go into Umbreon. Umbreon's a very good pick for this. Now, in this moment, I feel like Dragon Claw first, and then we go for Rock Slide directly after. I might want to double into him, just to ensure that he's taken out. After realizing my recording software had died and hitting this Garchomp with Brave Bird, I decided to hit it with Dragon Claw with the Garchomp, and I was able to take it out with that hit. This finished off this fight, allowing me to be able to go on to the next area, which I was very excited for. Now I know it's going to be a little bit tiring, me having to voice audio cover over the ending in this video. But of course, if you guys did make it this far, again, be sure to like and subscribe. Any support helps the channel immensely, and I'm just very happy to be able to do this. I was extremely excited about this fight because I knew with Machamp and Umbreon coming out that I had a pretty fair chance of winning this with me having a couple Pokemon left on the team. So we went in for the Earthquake, and then we went in for the Brave Bird with Talonflame, and the Brave Bird ends up putting Machamp to 5% HP, which allows me to know that the Earthquake from Garchomp coming in the next turn will be able to take out Machamp, as well as doing decent damage to Umbreon. I knew it wouldn't take out Umbreon during this turn, but I knew it would do decent damage enough to where I would either be able to take it out in the next 2 hits, or take it out in 3 hits. And of course, remember to let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this game so far. Honestly, I think they did amazing with the battle system and just everything going on in general. But with the next move, we're able to just target solely on the Umbreon, knowing he's the very last Pokemon left, and ensure that we can win this fight. And I was just very excited in general to be able to go on at least a little bit of a winning streak at the start of the game, because I knew with Umbreon being the last Pokemon left that his Snarl would not do a lot of damage, and that no matter what, we'd be able to take him out from here. With this last Earthquake and Brave Bird being chosen, I knew it was the KO for the rest of this game, and I was just extremely excited to be able to win this fight. I think Talonflame is going to be able to be used very decently throughout these competitive battles and everything, and I don't think people will expect him to come out first, which I feel like allows me to get a very good setup with Talonflame and Garchomp just off the very start of the game, allowing me to get higher speed and allowing me to get those attacks in first, whether it's Lucario or Garchomp I send out first. I said Garchomp because I had him out during that time, but without further ado, guys, this is also going to do it for the video. Of course, I want to know your thoughts on the game, so be sure to share those with me. Be sure to like and subscribe, because all the support on the channel helps no matter what. But I hope you guys are enjoying this game so far, and I will see you guys in the next video.